Millions of dollars met for Boko Haram fight invested in U.S. luxury real estate tied to ex-Nigerian security advisor Sambo DASUKI allies. And now to the news info. A new report released by the Platform to Protect Whistleblowers in Africa (PPLAAF) has revealed that the former National Security Advisor Sambo DASUKI invested millions of dollars in American luxury real estate. DASUKI was previously charged with diverting billions of naira meant for the fight against Boko Haram insurgents during former President Goodluck Jonathan's administration. The PPLAAF report stated that tens of millions allegedly misappropriated by DASUKI ended up funding luxury properties in Los Angeles, California and McLean, Virginia, a wealthy suburb of Washington, D.C. Every of our politicians it is well, all of them are just thieves. They just come and steal money and go. That is what they always come to do. And when are we going to have people that actually have the interest of Nigerians at heart and say, I'm coming here to work, I'm not coming here to steal money? Because every single one of them that has come, they just want to come and divert money to themselves. Why? PPLAAF stated that it examined thousands of pages of property deeds, corporate filings, bank records, and court documents from both Nigeria and the US, tracing funds to high-end properties purchased by DASUKI's close associates, Robert and Mimi Oshodin. The report stated that records indicate that the Oshodins received at least $27 million from DASUKI's office and invested similar sums in US real estate. Our investigation shows how the fight for accountability in Nigeria is undermined when nations like the USA ignore corruption. It is a grave issue when those entrusted to protect citizens siphon public money for personal luxury, stated Jimmy Kande, PPLAAF's West African director. We really wonder. And it's not as if this money are going to invest it in your own country. You will take it to another country to help them to develop their own country. And you leave your country the way it is. You go and buy real estate outside the country and continue to leave your own country to be like what I don't know. I don't understand. How you'd go and invest the money that you stole into another person's country and make their own economy better, yet our own economy keeps going down. What kind of senseless people do we have in politics like this? The US can and should do more, both morally and legally, Conde added. Recall that in 2018, under former President Muhammadu Buhari, Nigerian authorities alerted the US Department of Justice about the allegations involving DASUKI and the Oshodins, urging them to check the money trail. Despite this, the Oshodins continued to acquire and sell properties. Lanre Siraj of the Human and Environmental Development Agenda, HEDA, expressed outrage, saying it is sickening that funds meant to fight terrorism and protect Nigerians were diverted for the opulent lifestyle of a few. I'm wondering now. I wonder why these people are like that. Even this one that they say they want to fight for Boko Haram, it's a lie. Which money do you want to use to fight Boko Haram? Is the money you use to fight them or weapons? Money meant for that, you now diverted it to yourself and used it to go and develop another country. This investigation should urge Nigeria and the US to recover these assets for the Nigerian people. DASUKI appointed National Security Advisor in 2012 under then President Goodluck Jonathan was tasked with coordinating the response to Boko Haram insurgency, which caused widespread violence and displacement in Nigeria and neighboring countries. Nigerian authorities allege that through fake procurement deals and dubious contracts, DASUKI embezzled over $2 billion intended for the anti-terrorism campaign. $2 billion. You know how much that is? These people are wicked. After Muhammadu Buhari took office in 2015, DASUKI was dismissed and later arrested in connection with the scandal often called DASUKI Gate. Yeah, I remember that. As part of its investigation, PPLAAF said it identified multiple assets linked to the DASUKI Gate scandal. Soon after DASUKI's 2012 appointment, it began transferring large sums to Oshodins, who were acting as legal guardians as two of his children in the US. During this period, the couple invested around $24 million in U.S. real estate. Do you hear that? Often coinciding with transfers from DASUKI's office. The largest transaction was the purchase of a $9.5 million Los Angeles mansion. On the same day, DASUKI office transferred $12 million to the Oshodi's furniture business in Nigeria. Now, what things are going on in this country? Court filings obtained by PPLAF indicate that the Oshodi stored tens of millions in jewelry, including a ring valued at over $3 million, along with expensive furnishing and antiquities, in their Los Angeles mansion. Although the Nigerian authorities informed the U.S. of the allegations in 2018, the Oshodis continued their real estate dealings and still own properties valued at $20 million in Los Angeles and McLean. It is well. Nigeria's investigation into the Oshodis suggests serious gaps in U.S. oversight of illicit financial flow in real estate. Recently, the U.S. has threatened measures to curb such flows, requiring investment advisors and real estate professionals to report all cash purchases by companies and trusts. However, Nigerians continue to face challenges in recovering assets and prosecuting cases tied to DASUKI Gate, with persistent coordination and judicial delays. The DASUKI Gate scandal remains a critical test of Nigeria's commitment to combat corruption. Meanwhile, a stately mansion worth $2.8 million in McLean, Virginia has become the subject of intrigue after reports connected its owner to a sprawling corruption scandal involving Nigerian former National Security Advisor. The luxurious property, nestled at the end of a private drive and featuring amenities like a climate-controlled wine cellar, sauna, and 4 fireplaces, seemed to blend seamlessly with the wealth of the Washington, D.C. suburbs, until questions arose about its elusive owner. Neighbor recalls that the man, who introduced himself briefly upon purchasing the home, quickly vanished, leaving the ground 9-foot carved wood doors tightly shut. The Washington Post reports following the report of a fresh investigation shared with it by the Platform to Protect Whistleblowers in Africa, PPLAF. Within the upscale McLean neighborhood called the Ridings, properties are typically owned by successful professionals, including a plastic surgeon, a corporate lawyer, and the CEO of a defense consulting firm, according to local properties. Yet, the man's sudden disappearance left some neighbors wondering what was happening within the grand residence. Now, wow, so you stole money, you went to use it to buy property and left it there. Just like that. Just steal money and keep buying properties that you're not going to live in. Some of your generation will never know that you have that kind of property. And then what becomes of that property at the end of the day? It becomes somebody else's own. You use Nigerians' money, taxpayers' money, to fulfill your own selfish desire. What kind of wickedness is it that these people commit? It is well, it is really well with us in this country and most of these politicians that we have. Michael says, as long as people like him are allowed to get away with such criminal activities, there will be no positive change. Abi, what change are we looking for in this country? Where people get away with stealing billions of dollars in this country, they always get away with it. So things like this would always continue because they know that they can get away with it. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.